In the heart of Bengaluru's innovation corridor, where ideas are constantly evolving, stands a campus that is rethinking education, a place where learning extends beyond classrooms, where curiosity leads the way, and where every child is encouraged to explore. This is not just about academics, it's about preparing for life, where questions matter, where creativity is nurtured, and where learning feels alive. Welcome to BS International School. Welcome to Indi Global Campus Trails.
Education is not confined to classrooms. It lives in ideas, innovation, and the vision. And education is not just about shaping the careers, but also building the future, leadership, vision, and setting a path for purpose. This is Sudhir Gautam from the Indi Global Media Network, bringing to you yet another episode of Indi Global Campus Trails.
Every great institution begins with a question. What should education look like for the future? Is it about marks or meaning? Is it about information or understanding?
You should not tell lies. Be honest. You know that, no? Today what I have spoken also. You listen? Yeah. If you want to become, you will become a great personality in the world. Vidya Dhanam Goppadi. It means to say, in all the charities, education charity is greater. The holistic education means total development of the human being. It is not only the academics, because mind, heart, and body, everything has to be function simultaneously. For which we had 7 necessities for the human life. Yes, this is my vision, because the children, they should get the temperament. I used to tell the children to make yourself, at least to create the job for 10 people. 10 families can be survived. This is a nation service, for which I thought to have a right education system. And then we started in 2013, only with the preschool. Then 2018, we started international school up to 12th standard, CBSE, English medium school. And in this, we have not only focusing on the academics, we are focusing on sports. 18 sports are in BS International School, because sports will give the leadership, because our intention is to make the nurturing leaders, not followers. Yeah, according to the child's interest, parent has to support them to become whatever they want to become a leader. We want to because the only teachers, school cannot able to make it. It is a partnership to groom the child, parents and school. Both together, we can make them to the great human being, great leader to serve the nation.
At BS International School, education is not delivered. It is designed to adapt, to evolve, and to prepare students for a changing world. Because when learning has purpose, it creates impact. The journey begins with discovery. Before textbooks, before exams, there is curiosity. In the Montessori environment, children learn through experience. They explore, they question, they understand, at their own pace. Every activity builds independence. Every interaction builds confidence. Because learning how to learn, it is the most important lesson of all.
We have a lot of programs in our school which enriches the students' learning. We have pep talks. We have public speaking activities. Then we have inquiry-based activities for the students. We do a lot of group discussions in class, and we also have a lot of activities which the students are required to research outside the school. These programs, enrichment programs, add value, depth, and real-life connections to our students in the classrooms. These strengthen our students' confidence. They also build a lot. They also create a lot of creativity in our students. They increase the critical thinking in our students, and also it is like a holistic development for the students. Overall, these enrichment programs, they are more student-centered. They enhance the learning, and they give better opportunity for our students to understand the concepts better inside the classrooms.
As students grow, learning evolves with them. Classrooms become spaces of thinking, not memorizing. Concepts are explored, not repeated. Students collaborate, question, and create. Because true education is not about storing information. It's about understanding and applying it. And that is where real learning begins.
The first thing when my friends come over, I likely to show them my classroom where we all sit and study. Then I likely to show the assembly hall where we all have assembly and most of the functions. Then I'll show them the library where there are plenty of books to read and it's a peaceful area. Then I'm likely to show the science lab where I could show the most amazing things. Then I'll show them the computer lab. After that, I'll show them my most favorite thing about the school is the Innovative Zenith, where there are plenty of indoor activities like shooting range, drone area and table tennis and much more. After that, I'll show them the football area where students play football, and then I'll show them the basketball area, and the school has everything to have fun in it.
Early childhood exposure usually begins from their homes because nowadays children get to use interactive storybooks that has audio narrations, puzzle apps that require matching, sorting and sequencing. They do drawing, coloring, and there are so many musical apps also where technology is being used. Educational games for shapes, colors, numbers. So this is how at a very early age in the present era, children are getting exposed to technology.
Factor tree method usually looks like a tree. So I am giving you one example on 56. 56 is divisible by 4. 4 14s are 56. So then once again 4 is divisible by 2. So 2 2s are 4. So 14 is left behind. So 14 has also factors 2 and 7.
Well, arts and culture play a powerful role in developing emotional intelligence. Through music, dance, drama, literature and virtual arts, we learn to understand emotions both of our own and those of others. Art helps us express feelings that words often cannot, building self-awareness and emotional balance.
ನಾನು 7ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನನ್ನ ವಿಷಯ ನೇಗಿಲು. ನೇಗಿಲು ಅತ್ಯಂತವಾದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ರೈತನಿಗೆ.
In a fast-paced world, arts and culture help us slow down, reflect and connect on a human level. They just don't entertain us, they shape emotionally intelligent individuals who can understand, manage and relate better to people around them.
I have gained a lot of confidence from my school. Let me explain how. Normally, when I came here for this school around exactly 2 years ago, it was my first year and also I was in an event. After the event, I then started thinking what has really changed in me, and then after deep thought, I understood 3 main reasons. Number 1, were my teachers. They were so good to me. They were teaching me with so much patience, love, care and lots of support. And next come my friends. They used to force me a lot, but still I didn't understand that time because I was like small, I understood later, like much long later, that what they were trying to do is help me grow. They were like forcing me to do stuff which I really needed. I always remember my friends say that it's about you, it's not about others, it's about your opinion, it's about what you love. And that really touched my heart.
Here at BS International, as it is, we are a unique structured institution. We bring in curiosity as the main driven transformation in the children. We want every child to be curious about what the child is doing. So you're going to see a wonderful event called Adventure today, where our children are going to exhibit their curious minds into the minds of their parents. That's how curious the child is going to be. And along with it, we imply this knowledge where children apply what they have learned in the schools in the experiential way. Okay. That is what the 21st century skills says about, and we are driving towards getting in 21st century skills into the minds of every child at BS International.
What happens when learning steps outside the classroom? It transforms. Good morning, sir. At Adventure, ideas take shape. Concepts become real. Here, students don't just learn. They present, they explain, they lead. Because knowledge is meant to be experienced.
It is with immense pride and heartfelt joy that I extend a warm welcome to all of you to this BS Adventure 2.0.
I wish the BS Adventure 2 Expo grand success and meaningful outcome, and you all get benefited with this.
In most schools, entrepreneurship is taught. Here, it is practiced. Students think like creators and solve real problems. And then, the learning goes even further, beyond boundaries, into space. Curiosity here has no limits.
Today, we inaugurated the Abdul Kalam Space Lab. And then we inaugurated Incubation Center in BS International School.
Today I am seeing in the school at the grade 6 itself, they introduced to the Innovation Center as well as the Abdul Kalam Space Lab, and I am seeing a tremendous potential in the kids, their talents, and how if you give them the opportunity, they will definitely excel in all those things. See, especially the Innovation Center, I was told that they are going to concentrate on 5 main things which are going to shape India in the coming days, like AI, then environmental studies, and then the kind of marketing and the kind of manufacturing, all these kind of things. I think if their students have been exposed in this in their younger age, that what we say is, if you are whatever you are being habituated in your younger days, that will never go away. It will keep growing. That's why what they say is if anything learned in the early stage, you will be only keep growing in that. Nothing will go off.
We have come up with year-long curriculum, and the children are going to be given weekly one particular class, and they're going to learn the entire year, and they will come up with their own making of, be it satellites, be it rocket launching, all that stuff.
The kind of a level which is the kind of a advancement of the different kind of a advanced technological innovation, which at a school level, which I found it, I think is innovative. It is a unique, probably I will say, in a country, not only in Karnataka, but it is a unique. At Montessori level, the children are doing the projects which are very complicated. And I could see that in the environmental kind of a thing, lot of things in a climate change, which Government of India's Prime Minister's government vision of going to the net zero, which through the models has been inculcated to the students. And this is what our country needs. Country does not need the number-based system in the examination, but the practical know-how, hands-on experience kind of a system. And that is what exactly I could see it. And this is at school level, which is phenomenal.
You know, a school with only studies, it might be a bit too stressful for the students to take over. You know, if they can just like relieve their anxiety with a few sports, such as football, shooting, martial arts, etc.
Education is not just intellectual. It moves, it competes, it grows stronger. Across multiple sports, students learn discipline, resilience, and teamwork. Here, winning matters, but learning matters more, because character is built on the field as much as in the classroom.
Sports plays a major role in discipline and leadership in the students, in the way of regular practicing of sports, and they take part in a more amount of competitions and other these things, which put the children into pressure to come out of their comfort zone, so they can perform well, they can take a quick decision in their life or in the spot movement, how they can achieve their goal which they targeted to. We have 18 sports where we don't, other school doesn't have in South Bangalore, because we have a shooting range inside, international shooting range, and soccer, that is football, and we have archery, cricket, football, and many things we have, like total 18 sports we have.
I really grew to like Kabaddi after joining in BSIS. I like Kabaddi because my body capacity was able to take Kabaddi, and I really grew to like it because of the competitions, the fun, and the way teammates bond over in Kabaddi. One such was our coach, who was Veerabhadran sir, who was there in grade 6 and 7. He taught us Kabaddi to me and my classmates, and we really grew to like Kabaddi. Kabaddi is such a game that, you know, you can use your tactics, you have fun, you pull each other's leg, and you enjoy with friends because it's a team effort.
If you have a physical activity every day, that keeps the doctor away. So if we can prevent many things, and if we come into the school, if the child is involved in more activity, they will be away from many diseases, and they will be sharp in their educations, and they can perform well to achieve many things in their life.
Behind every student, is a mentor who guides them. Educators here do more than teach. They design experiences. Because great education begins with great educators,
my kid is studying in Part 1B, BS International, and it's been a year he's there in this school, telling about the developments what I have encountered in my kid. So the way he speaks, the confidence that he's built, it's way nice. Like, I did not expect that it will be so much of changes I'll see in him. And the teachers also respond very well to whatever questions I ask them. They give me prompt response and also help me to guide him to the proper way. If I tell him he has some problem, like on a particular day not well, or he's not in a mood, they take care of him if I tell them. So it's been really a very good journey. I'm expecting that this journey continues and he grows up very well and has a very good future in this school.
I am a shape with 3 sides. I am a shape with 3 sides. What I am? Triangle. Listen carefully. I am a number you get by adding 2 and 3. 4 and 3. What number I am? 4 and 3. 7. Very good.
My kids are in class 5. All the teachers know them pretty well, and they have that. The confidence I feel is I can anytime approach them. The approachability is really commendable. My son was really into sports that time. Was 3rd standard kid, and being a COVID child, didn't get an opportunity. But when he joined here, now the school is arranging a lot of sports activity for him. So he's very happy with the sports part. He's into chess. He's good in studies, but he's more into sports. My daughter has a very different personality. So she is a public speaker. She participates on stage. She likes dancing. Both of them have different quality, and both the qualities have been nurtured well with different opportunities that the school provides them.
For parents, education is trust. And when that trust is earned, students truly thrive.
So even they are giving equal opportunity to all the parents to come here, visit and explore all the things. If we give feedback on the first week, from second week onwards, they are correcting and they are focusing on the students.
I actually came across BS International, where they actually offered not only the best academics, but also unconventional sport activities like pickleball, rifle shooting and archery. And that's not it. They also provide a platform to kids to explore at a very young age. The NASA lab and drone making lab, as well as the entrepreneurial hub.
I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Thing is that I was very shy and I didn't know how to express myself. After I came to the school, I realized I can reach my goal over here. The thing I like about the school is about the many facilities, especially its teachers, which help you reach your goal no matter what. Even if you fail, they will help you and you should keep trying and trying.
I visited several countries, more than 50, and did the business because I met a lot of philosophers and other people together. Their system is a fantastic because their grooming is there for the students. In India, we are always thinking about the mark-based system in 21st century. Today, the world is a global village, for which I thought in 2013, May 4th, we have to give something back to the society, and that is the education. The life education is very important, not just for the academics. For which we developed one system. The education is for life, not for career. One is the main is the education, right education.
Right education.
That will lead to the career also. Then the family system. Today, you all know that the lot of disturbance in the families. And peace and tranquility we are losing a lot. We are all suffering with this thing. That is what we want to teach with the children from the Montessori to 10th standard. By the 10th standard, the child will be very strong. Prevention is better than cure. That's why we want to teach to the children how to live in this world, how to keep up your good health. And then lastly, finally, finance. Finance is a very important role in the life of all the human beings. And how you have to make money, how you have to spend, how you are going to live with the peacefully. That is what we planned in the BS International School. First of all, they should be a good human being. They should love the country. They have to do something. And that is the primary one. Then secondary thing, every student become a leader in the respective fields. They should become the entrepreneurs. They should not search for job. They should create the jobs. We should make it the big vision. And that is all depend upon how you are going to pursue, how you are going to work, and how you are going to manage the things.
Our focus was more towards making the student engineer or doctor, preparing them for JEE, NEET, all that stuff. But when I took this BS International School as one of the projects, I felt those are not only the career paths where any student can take up. So we have come up here in the school level itself, such a platform wherein every student can dream about whatever their goal setting to become either an entrepreneur or even to become as a successful CEO of one particular company or a great doctor and very good engineers. So a comprehensive environment, a complete environment, I can say a proper integrated atmosphere we could be able to set up here in BS International School. Yeah, we have chosen 5 leading technologies, that is AI and drone technology and robotics, embedded technology and renewable energy. These are the 5 core areas where we are focusing.
Yeah.
Right from the basics, we wanted children to be given proper training. So we have tied up with 1 or 2 top companies as well. There are many students who are very much interested and eager to understand and learn about astronomy. So there are many students who we generally come across. We want them somewhere present live there in the atmosphere or the environment which we want to create and which already created.
Yeah.
They have to sit exclusively in that typical lab, and they have to start thinking of what they want to build. I can say to every parent, you please check a typical ecosystem that is set to enable the dreams of your children, what you want to make your child to become, how the child wanted to be identified in the world, what is his taste and preference. For that, a proper environment platform is being set in any of the schools. But I can strongly say BS International School is one such school giving a 360 degrees focus.
So every year, thrice in the year, we take our children to show them the real life, the struggle of all these people in the rural area, or probably, I don't call it rural, probably the slums and underprivileged areas. We go there, we take our students, make them understand what the real life is. So that is one initiative what we have taken at BS International, which is a value. Yeah, and also when it comes to discipline, we follow a student-learned responsibility. We had a student-led council here.
Okay.
Okay. That council looks after the discipline of the school. and we have monthly meetings, weekly meetings with these councils, the discipline committee, and these children take peer teaching as a concept and teach the children the values of the school as well. And every month we follow the value, whichever is the value of the month. We have 7 necessities, as I was informing you. So one of the 7 necessities will become the value for the month, and that value, considering that value, we have month-long activities. Okay, for example, if it is career or education, we take that as one of the topics and we train our students how to make a career for themselves or how to make money. 7 necessities are there. So these 7 necessities become the value teaching for the month.
You have established is giving a holistic development to the children, and in a way it is a service to the country, and we wish 100 international schools, 1000 Brainy Star Montessoris, and we would also like to look ahead for the establishment of the university which is coming up in Andhra Pradesh. It is not just establishing institutions but also contributing and giving back to the society by providing skilled students and to our country who can in turn generate employment to the society and for the country.
Student life beyond academics. This is a space of belonging, friendships, memories, moments that last. For many, this becomes a second home. Education must evolve with the world around it. In a world that demands thinkers, creators, and leaders, BS International School is shaping them. One student at a time, one idea at a time, one future at a time.
BSIS! BSIS! BSIS!
The Indi Global Campus Trails